Tabata protocol is one of the most brutal and most effective high-intensity interval training methods around, and who better to take us through it than the most brutal, I shouldn't say that, she's the most effective as well, personal trainer Carin Van Olst. Good morning.
Good morning. The nicest one, of course.
Brutal in a good way.
Yes.
Brutal in kicking our booties into shape. So tell us what Tabata actually is.
Tabata is a form of high-intensity interval training.
Okay.
And it only takes 20 minutes.
Really?
Which is really the great thing about it. So if you had a lunch hour or half an hour, you could come over to the gym or do it anywhere. You could run. And it's a 20-second all-out hard workout.
20-minute.
20 seconds, and then a 10-second break. And you do it, pick an exercise, do it 8 times. Give yourself about 30 second to a minute recovery, and you do 4 exercises.
Okay, so that sounds bearable. 20 seconds. I thought 20 minutes for the whole thing, but you actually have intervals. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at how. Let's talk about it while we watch it.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
So this is, for example, a jumping jack that you can take into an explosive jumping jack or an easy one, and that's the nice thing about Tabata. Absolutely everybody can do it. There's no excuses.
So now every skill level, I mean, whether you're young, old, whether you have a lot of workout training in your past or not, it doesn't matter?
Yes. If you have, however, if you're prone to heart attacks or strokes, then I don't recommend the highest intensity, clearly. You're going to have to adjust it.
So now can you work at your own intensity if you want to do low impact versus high impact?
Yes. As you can see, we're all doing a different thing here. I mean, nobody's following an exact format. I mean, you can do whatever you need to do in your own world. So
except I'm gasping watching this.
Yeah, we were pretty sore after that workout. And you can make those levels, for example, on the step a little bit lower if you're a beginner.
Okay.
And or higher if you're a super athlete. And the nice thing about Tabata training is it's been proven that your anaerobic and aerobic capacity really improve. So if you're an athlete, it's been shown that you become much more efficient and better.
Look at you. Oh my God, you are unbelievable. How do you do that so fast?
Experience.
No doubt. Okay, so now, there's how many exercises altogether? I mean, is it you're using the step a lot? Okay.
We did 4 exercises here, and this is all cardio Tabata. You can do weight training. You can do for example, I remember you telling me you like the elliptical.
Yes. You
could do 20 seconds as hard as you can on your elliptical, and like as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and then take a 10-second break. And do that 8 times.
That's what
and do different programs for different programs. So manual, you can do interval training, you can do whatever you want to do. But
so is it really the mixing it up that's really giving you the better workout? Is that what it is?
Yeah, well, and the short, the short intervals. I mean, and the short break. But 10-second break really is not enough time to really recover. So by the time you're doing your 4th or 5th in that first series, you're like, wow.
Well, I know somebody who did take that class with you, and she did say this was not easy. I mean, she said it was one of the best workouts she's had, but that it was really difficult.
Yeah.
Because you're really, because you're really getting your heart rate up, and you're really challenging yourself. Yes. But isn't that the point of working out in the first place?
It is, but I don't want to discourage people who are beginners to do it. Because if you're, say, you've never. And you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to try that 20-minute workout. Yeah. Then even if you just stepped up and down a step or went for a walk and made it a little more brisk, go up the hill, stop for 10 seconds, go up the hill again, stop. So don't let the intensity discourage you.
Right, because I think when you think about the fact that you can get it done in 20 minutes, because I think that's the most discouraging thing for people is their time schedules and not finding the time to work out. That's been my excuse a lot of the time. So I think if you can just find 20 minutes in your day and you get that kind of power boost.
Right, it's great. I teach it for lunch now at the Santa Fe Spa, and people are really enjoying it.
Oh, that's a good idea. So for everybody else that's out and about and they're thinking, I want to be able to incorporate this into my regular fitness routine, what would you recommend?
If you're not in a gym, then like I said, go for a long walk, go for your bike ride, and like really just hit it. At home, you can get say a step or a bozu or something like that. You can do jumping jacks, you can do squats, power squats, and talk yourself into it. Remember that you can do it. You really can. And best is best, not good is better. Best is best. Give it your best.
And you can mix it up, right? You don't have to always keep the same routine?
Yes. Every week is different in my class. Every week.
Oh.
So like last week we started it, and next week we'll do something entirely different.
I like that.
So you never get bored.
Well, that's the key. Because I think when everything gets too repetitive, we also end up getting very complacent in that set, and then we don't challenge ourselves the same way.
Right.
So to mix it up is good.
And then I think next week we're going to do something in Tabata weight training, which is, it doesn't only have to be cardiovascular. It can be also with body weight training and all kinds of sports. I mean, the only time it would be hard to do would be swimming, because you don't have no time to measure it. You can do 20 seconds.
Oh,
it's
my
like
gosh.
you can look at your watch.
Now, can we also download an app onto our phones or computers?
Yes.
What is that all about?
You can download the Tabata app, so Tabata app.
Okay.
And it gives you the timer, so you put it right in front of you. You can do it on your phone or your iPad, whatever you have. And it's really great.
I'm trying that. I love that idea. I mean, all of your workouts are incredible, and they are difficult, but like you said, you can work at your own pace and you can work at your own level, and that's great. And of course, no better way than to just train with Carin herself. Let's remind all our viewers where they can find you.
Okay, so it's at carinfitness.com or karinsanteve@aol.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm ready for another workout with you soon.
Great. Good.
Can't do it today, so we're going to do it next time.
Yeah, no problem.
Good. I want to look like that. That's all I want. Well, we are here today at Bandelier Elementary School, and so pleased to say that Coach Chris Jarvis is back with us. Last time you were on the set, but now you're in your element right here with all the cool kids.
Yep. These are all the kids that I work with every day. A lot of really nice kids, a lot of hard-working kids here.
And one of the things that we stressed the last time we talked was the fact that it's so important for kids to stay in shape, to have that fitness, to have that physical activity. And one of the greatest ways they can do that is through jumping rope. And you have this amazing team of really talented, athletic kids.
Definitely, definitely. And it's really important right now as we get ready for a holiday break. We're going off for 2 weeks, and then we come back. And whenever we come back from break, I always ask them who's been naughty and who's been nice.
Oh, no.
All the nice kids are the ones that practice and work over the break. All the naughty ones are the ones that don't touch their ropes over the break. How many of you are going to be nice? Oh, I like that. Hands. I see a couple naughty ones. There's the naughty ones right there.
If you're going to eat the food and the cookies and all the really sugary, yummy stuff, you kind of have to balance it out with a little bit of a workout.
Definitely.
We all have to do that. So as we get into the brand new year, one of the greatest things we can do for ourselves is take good care of ourselves and be healthy and be fit and have fun while we do it.
Definitely. And this is one of the most fun ways to stay fit, to stay healthy. These kids come in twice a day, every day that we're here at school for about 15 minutes, and we have a lot of fun. We have contests, we play little mirror games, and they just love jumping. So we're going to hopefully show you some pretty cool stuff today.
That's fantastic. Let's teach everybody that's watching some things they can also do at home. Does that sound good? Does that sound good to you guys? Are you ready to jump? Are you ready to jump?
So that's just an idea of where it can go. You don't have to start off that fancy. You don't have to be that advanced. We're going to give you some ideas if you're just learning how to jump rope, if you're just starting off. We've got kids of all different ability levels here, and we're going to give you some ideas of some things you can do, some basics, some ways to control the rope that is a little bit more fun than just the basic jump rope. This is the first way we learn how to control the rope. You got to learn how to control it before you can do any of the fancy tricks. The more in control of this rope you are, the better the tricks that you're going to be able to do. Once they learn how to do a basic side swing, we go to a fast side swing. Who's got it fast? And break. We teach something called the V-break, which is just a nice way to stop that rope. You have to be able to stop it in order to control it. After we do our basic side swing, we do something called a side swing with a kick-up. Show a side swing with a kick-up. Any kid can do this. Right now we've got 1st grade through 5th grade in here, so we've got all different age levels. And break. Let's go ahead and do a basic. Up tall, good posture, using your toes. How about a skier, side to side? How about a bell, forward and backward? Staying on the toes, using those wrists. Eyes are up. And straddle, open, close. Back to basic, scissors, forward and backward. And don't worry about going back to class. We're going to keep you a little bit longer. Lucky you. How about a frog down low? This is great for your quads, leg workout. How about a frog with a crisscross? Anybody have that one? And back up to basic, and break.
I'm really impressed. You guys should give yourselves a really big round of applause. It was really good.
We love New Mexico!